Okay, this is one of those things that you either see people making from the frozen food aisle, or if they do make it from home, it sucks. So let's make it not suck. So we're making chicken pot pie today. It holds a special place in my heart. You know, we just did chicken fried steak with my mom. Oh, I just spit at the camera, bro. It's very rare that you find someone making it from scratch. I don't know why, but I just never see it. So with all that said, let's do this, shall we? Okay, so to start things off, you'll need cooked chicken. Sure, you can use a grocery store rotisserie chicken, but we're gonna roast our own for the flex. So to do that, you're gonna take a whole chicken, and then using kitchen shears, you're going to remove the spine, place it open spine side down, make the chicken shake its yams a little bit. That's disrespectful. Press on the breast and snap the breastplate in half, so you have a nice flat little chicken. Tuck the wings behind the head, line a baking sheet with foil, followed by a wire rack, place your chicken on top, pat it super dry with paper towel, coat it lightly in oil, give it a little rub down massage. Season generously with salt and pepper, and roast at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius for 30 to 45 minutes or until golden brown, crispy skin and the internal temp reaches 165 Fahrenheit. Now before you do anything, here's a little trick. Take all the skin off, all that crispy skin, let it cool a little bit, place it on a cutting board, and then finally chop it until you get these little crunchies like this. Place it in a cup, set it to the side, we're gonna use that later. Then once the chicken's cool enough for you to handle, depends on if you have asbestos hands or not, remove all the meat from the chicken, shred it, and mix it together. The bones you can save for stock for another time. Now making the filling for the pot pie is super easy. Start with a medium saucepan, add 2 cups or 470 milliliters of chicken stock, bring that up to a light boil, immediately shut off the heat, add half a cup or 11 grams of dried morel mushrooms and a quarter cup or 7 grams of dried chanterelle mushrooms. You can use any dried mushroom you want though. And also 2 bay leaves. Swirl that around, cover that with foil, and let that rehydrate for about 15 to 20 minutes. Don't skip this, there's so much flavor involved here. Once rehydrated, remove your bay leaves, squeeze out all the liquid from the mushrooms back into your broth, save that broth. Take your ringed up mushrooms, rough chop your chanterelles, slice your morels, place those to the side. In a medium-sized pot, drizzle just enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the pot, bring that up over medium-high heat, and then once very hot, you're gonna add 3/4 of a cup or 110 grams of cubed ham. Use the good stuff. Just sear that a little bit until it gets nicely brown, remove the ham from the pot, reduce the temperature to medium, and add 5 tablespoons or 70 grams of unsalted butter. Once that's melted and the butter's bubbling, add 2 diced yellow onions, 1 large carrot diced, 8 cloves of garlic thinly sliced, and your chopped mushrooms. Season that with salt and pepper, give a little stir, cook that just until translucent. To that, you're gonna add half a cup or 70 grams of all-purpose flour, mix that in, keep stirring, and just let that cook while stirring often for about a minute. Then you're gonna add 1 cup or 235 milliliters of whole milk, 1 cup or 235 milliliters of heavy cream, and your mushroom fortified chicken stock. Now bring that up over medium heat, stirring constantly, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna continue to heat up and thicken with 69 Cs. Once it reaches the appropriate thickness, which should look something like this, add your ham back along with 10 ounces or 280 grams of frozen peas, your chopped chicken skins from earlier, and of course your shredded chicken. Then just mix all that together until thoroughly combined and looking lovely and thick like this. Okay, so we're ready to assemble. You're first gonna need some puff pastry that's rolled out to about 1/4 of an inch thin. And yes, I do have a video for homemade puff pastry, and that's what you should be using. But also, I'll only judge you a little if you use store-bought, because I'm actually using store-bought in this one. Don't tell anybody, please. I'm very sorry. Promise this is a rarity. Then transfer your filling to a 10 to 12 inch cast iron pan. Drape your puff pastry on top. Trim the edges. Crimp them just a little bit. Brush the top with heavy cream using a sharp paring knife. Score a cross pattern in the center. Pop it in your oven at 400 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Then reduce the oven temperature to 350 Fahrenheit for an additional 20 to 25 minutes. And then once your pastry looks nice and golden brown crispy like this, she's done. Then just let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. I would recommend serving this in bowls because it can be a little bit messy. That's your pot pie. So we're gonna, pot holder. You don't want to burn yourself. It's time for Yankee with no bread. Puff pastry, cream. See, the difference is most people don't make a morel mushroom broth because we are all about culinary. First sound test. Can't forget about this sound. I mean, it's really good. It's got the classic flavor of a typical chicken pot pie, but it's got this umami. It's a pot pie ascendant. It's a good ass pot pie. If you don't make it, you're losing. But do you want to know what else has the crustiest pot pie? Oh, geez, that was rough. B-roll.
guys, and that is it. So we made chicken pot pie. Pie, the chicken in the pot, it's really just chicken pie. The addition of that mushroom broth changed the game. It adds so much umami to it. You really get this like insane restaurant quality chicken pot pie that is just unbeatable. Most people don't do that. Appreciate you. I love you. I hope everyone's staying safe. A little bit of a short one today, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next. God, my brain is like, I'm saying things faster than my brain is able to process. And I will see you next time. God, that was a mouthful. And so was that chicken pot pie.